Neither Nnamdi Kanu nor Asari Dokubo can speak for any tribe or ethnic group. I have seen the exchange of verbal and social media firepower between Kanu and Asari. The Umuahia man released some shots at Asari as a response to same from the latter. This tirade has been on for months with online supporters of both media. Warlords pelting one another with insults online. But what none of the self-styled depraved usurper of the stakeholdership of their tribes and region fail to understand is that they speak for themselves, not the people. Kanu hails from Isiama Afaraoku, Ibeoku in Umuahia, Abia State. His community is an affiliate of a local government area that receives allocation from the federal government of Nigeria. There are lawmakers in Abia State. There are government appointees from his communities, and there are chiefs under the payroll of the government of Abia State, the federal government. Furthermore, Isiama Afaraoku, Ibeoku, and the entire Abia State participate in election, which means they believe in one Nigeria. The demonstration of Abia State's love for the unity of Nigeria can be gleaned from their membership of the Federal House of Representatives and the Nigerian Senate. Are there not House of Reps members and senators from Abia State, as I write? If the assertion above is indubitable, then can any reasonable person tell us what Kanu is fighting for? Can anyone tell me whose interest Kanu represents? By the way, was that not why the ECOWAS court in a recent judgment denied the pronounced forehead with defective pigmentation mandate to speak for the real indigenous people? Today, Gani Adam is the leader of the struggle for the actualization of Oduduwa's republic by dint of a summit that had the imprimatur of Yoruba political and traditional stakeholders. Whether the summit was a charade or not is another kettle of fish. What is clearly crucial is the fact that his emergence is known. But can anyone tell me when and how the blabbermouth from Umuahia became leader of his cult group? How can Kanu speak for anyone without power of autonomy? I don't know why criminals are always this tactless and despicable, senseless. Indeed, half education is worse than illiteracy. Kanu, a personnel non grata, wants to speak for people without a summit participation in election. A traditional power, he must be a drifter on a freeway to jeopardy like the obstinate Ojukwu who didn't know that wars are fought on the basis of strong alliance like the money and power monger called Nnamdi Kanu. Thank you for listening to this news. I challenge this writer, my viewers, it is not true. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is beyond what has just been said about him now. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is one. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has what it takes to pursue this agitation to the end. He is not a blasphemer. He is not a noisy person. He follows up any decision that he makes and make sure that he meets up with whatever decision that he has agreed to carry out. Let me tell you, Biafran has a movement was was um, was initiated by Odumegwu Ojukwu. Odumegwu Ojukwu did his best. He did his best, but then he ended up not being able to succeed in giving Biafrans their republic. But then, as God will have it, Nnamdi Kanu picked it up from where Ralph Wazurike left it. And since Nnamdi Kanu has picked up this struggle, I tell you, the struggle has been meaningful. The struggle has been successful. And now, I will tell you this, that the actualization for the Republic of Biafra is already knocking at the doorpost for anyone that wishes to be a part of. With no force. With no force. And there is something I would like to correct us on. We should not compare Nnamdi Kanu to Asari Dokubo. Yes, Nnamdi Kanu is pursuing a just struggle, but Asari is pursuing a dead struggle. See, I don't know what Asari is pursuing, but one thing I know is for sure, that there is nothing meaningful Asari Dokubo is pursuing, rather than his own personal interest. Nnamdi Kanu is not pursuing anything for his personal interest. Because if really he is, when federal government bribed him with position in government, and when Abia State Governor, former Abia State Governor Oji Uzokalo bribed him with a position as the governor of Abia State, Nnamdi Kanu turned it down without thinking twice. Tell me, which leader can be this reasonable like this? Even Olusegun Obasanjo, the former president of Nigeria, commended him on that decision. It seems we don't really know the person we're talking about here. My viewers, please, what's your take and your observation on all that has just been said about Nnamdi Kanu? Please, you do well to leave your comment below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well as bell button to receive more updates. Thank you.